to love. Somebody to love. Need somebody to love. Somebody to love. Need somebody to love. Need somebody to love. Somebody to love.
Okay, so since the second half of this Speedpaint got lost when trying to actually save it, because thanks a lot, Autodesk Sketchbook and my drive for not doing that, I thought I'd quickly go over all my layers that I used in this drawing. As you can see, I'm pretty happy with the finished result, especially with the coloring and shading. But to go through that really quickly, so for shading I usually use this soft light style, and I usually use a purple color, and I basically just do that, like, go crazy with it, as you can tell, especially for dramatic lighting such as this. Like, without it, it's just like brown car-ish. Speaking of the Bentley, I'm actually really happy with this. I haven't drawn the Bentley like full out in like a really long time, and I'm like really happy with how this like turned out. So for lights, I use overlay sometimes, and also soft glow, soft light, basically just a bunch of different layer styles in general to get these kind of looks for this drawing. So I use soft light for Crowley's shading too. Sometimes I add like extra shading though for like, you know, an actual color instead of just doing a layer style, but if I want to be quick about it, I do layer styles because that's just easier. In the background, as you can see, I use a certain brush to get that texture, just for an extra like detail for that. A little gradient out for the blackness in the background. And then for the shadow at the bottom, I also use soft light layer style, which is pretty, like, that's my go-to when shading. As you can see, I just kept the wings black because I really like how that looks. It's just like one solid shape. But yeah, and my whole like color palette was mainly like reddish browns in general. So I'm really happy with drawing, and you can check it out on my Instagram. Sorry the second half of this Speedpaint was lost. I'm pretty unhappy about it too, and that's all for today.